trader is?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
A sole trader is an individual who's the only individual who operates the business.
What is a partnership?
I don't know.
Is when two people have a relationship.
Do you know what a partnership is?
In business terms, so two people that enter into a business together, run a company together.
What is an unincorporated business?
A business where you don't have people to help you.
Do you know what a sole trader is?
Sole trader, that's somebody who trades on their own, isn't it? It's a footwear brand in London. Sole trader, it's a shoe shop.
Don't do business. What is unlimited liability?
Unlimited liability.
I know.
Is it like when you have like responsibility
Of everything.
of
Oh, that's the opposite.
everything?
Oh, that's liability.
No, the liability means responsibility. So unlimited liability means
You don't
like,
have.
there's no like limit to your responsibilities.
Yes! Hi!
Responsible of all the debts of the companies.
What is the disadvantage of a sole trader?
What's a sole trader?
Oh, I think it's like someone who like trades soles, you know, on the bottom of shoes. I'm not sure, but I think that's what.
I'm pretty sure that's what Mr. Nelson taught us.
Yeah, that's what Mr. Nelson said. Yeah. I think like a disadvantage is they're really like solo, you know. It's only one.
You have nobody to talk to.
Yeah, you,
So-
you get really lonely sometimes.
He knows the answer.
Shh! No, Filippo, stay out of it. Stay out of this.
Well, what's the come in and help us. We don't know what a sole trader is.
Oh, well, of course, a sole trader has limited finance, obviously. By the way, shout out to Mr. Nelson. Mr. Nelson.
Hashtag cool.
Swag.
Partnership is like when you do business and then you're not doing on your own. You get many people to get involved. Sometimes you get your partner to put in the money to set up the business.
What is unlimited liability?
A limited
Liability.
A limited liability or unlimited liability?
Unlimited liability.
Unlimited liability. I don't think I've ever encountered the phrase unlimited liability. I've encountered the phrase limited liability.
What's limited liability?
I don't think of how to put that in a sentence. Limited liability doesn't refer to a. It's usually in the context of insurance, isn't it?
What is an advantage of a sole trader?
You mean like sole trader?
No, sole trader.
What is a sole trader?
It's a business It's a form of business organization.
Okay.
And all the advantages that it has is it's one person, and if it makes profit, it keeps
Is it
the
like
profits.
monopsony and stuff? I guess not.
I have no clue what that is. Anyways, it's just one guy.
You don't know what I don't know. Wait, what I know.
Peace.
What paperwork do you need to become a partnership?
I learned now. What is it? The legal of requirement. What is it called? Right? Something legal.
Confidential.
No idea.
Confidential.
No idea.
Legal document.
Legal document.
Something association.
Hey, article or association.
It begins with M.
Memorandum of association.
เฮ้ย he's smart.
I have no idea.
R the
Call
of as
so GA.
Shan. Mem.
More. Ren.
Dum.
Of. So. Association.
What paperwork is needed when you want to become a partnership?
What, in Thailand or just generally?
Like just generally.
I have no idea. No idea because I'll never need to know. A partnership with who? With whom?
With the person you want to.
What, like a business partnership?
Yeah.
Or a, well, you have to be Thai for a kick-off, don't you? Do I need a Thai person?
我不知道.
What is a public limited company?
That's a really good question. A public limited company to me would be a company that has a lot of interaction with the public, such as a telephone company. It could be electric that provides some kind of service.
Thank you. What is an incorporated business?
A business which is not outcorporated.
Yep.
What is a private limited company?
Private limited company. What's that mean? We never say no in DT.
What's a private limited company? Do you know?
I do.
What is it?
Why, are you doing business studies?
Yes.
Do you not know?
We know, but we're asking you.
So, do you know what it is?
Yes. It's a teacher, he has students.
Oh, a private limited company is a PLC.
What? What's the meaning?
PLC is private limited company.
What is the meaning of private limited company?
The meaning of private limited company is, I believe the company has a limited liability. You can buy shares in the company. People can buy shares in the company. It's listed on the stock exchange in various countries. Yeah? Is that correct?
No.
What else? It's not correct. Oh, I'm wrong then.
You start as a partnership, then you go into public, and then you go into private.
When you start a company in private, and when you have
partnership.
right, oh yeah, partnership, and you start it privately, so you don't announce it to the public. Is it right?
Guys, let me ask you this: who do you learn business with?
Mr. Thurafo.
No.
Mr. Thurafo.
You?
I'm so good at that.
What is a sole trader?
As far as I understand, sole trader is somebody that trades on their own, as in like a solo trader. However, sole trader is also the name of a shoe shop in the UK.
London, sole trader, it's a shoe shop.
Brand of shoe shop, so that's the first thing that came into my head. Unless you're talking of soul like human soul, which would be weird. But yeah, that's what I understand it to be.
What is the difference between PLC and LTD?
Oh, that's a difficult one, isn't it? PLC is a public limited company. It can sell shares on the stock market. Anybody can buy them. Whereas an LTD is also a limited company, but it's a private limited company, so it cannot sell shares on the stock market.
Oh, hello.
What is a public limited company?
What is a public limited company? To be honest, I don't really know. I think it's something to do with the company's divided into shares, which are sold out to shareholders, who then sort of control or have a say in what goes on in the company.
What is a sole trader?
The sole trader could be couple of things there. Sole, they're on the foot of your shoe, so he's like selling the shoes with the soles. Number two, fish. He could be the flatfish sole, so he's trading with the fish called sole. But really, I think he is the sole man. Yeah, he's the sole.
What is a sole trader?
A sole trader, it's either a guy that sells shoes with the soles on them. He trades with the soles, or it could be that flatfish, and he's got lots of flatfish and it's a sole, and so he's a trader with the sole, the fish, so okay, that's what I think.
Sole traders, I think, are people who run their own company. They're just working on their own. And then partnerships are people who are working together and they're sharing responsibility for the work. It's often people who are in professional jobs such as lawyers or accountants. And I don't know about Thai law, but in English law there's very carefully a partnership. It describes how they have limited responsibility for the debts and the running of the company.
Do you know what a partnership is in business terms?
Well, there are different sorts of partnership, and in a way we're a partnership between Shrewsbury School in the UK and City Realty Company Limited here in Bangkok. So that is an informal partnership, but we both work to one objective.
And do you know what a sole trader is? A sole trader.
Well, no is the answer to that question. I would assume a sole trader is just someone who has their own SME or their own enterprise or their own business focused on one particular product with one objective.
And last question, can you please explain what is a PLC?
A public limited company. My understanding of a public limited company is one that has shares that are available for people to buy, and it's funded as an organisation in that way, rather than the private company which has either a family or an organisation owning it. So for me, a PLC, and I'm probably wrong on this, so forgive me, but it is one that is funded using share options, and those shares are available for the public to buy.
Facts about sole trader. Sole traders are owned and controlled by one person.
It is easy to set up.
You need only little money to start.
Unincorporated.
Unlimited liability. Major disadvantage of being sole trader.
But what is being unincorporated and what is an unlimited liability?
Glad you asked, Pearl. Unincorporated means the business and the owner are seen as the same and it has no separate legal identity.
Unlimited liability means if the business goes bankrupt, then the owners are responsible for all the debts and may lose their personal possessions such as cars, house, etc. to raise enough money to pay off the debts.
A partnership is an agreement between a group or an association to run a business together. They both contribute to the capital of the business and have a say in the running of the business. The profits are shared, and to become a partnership, you need a deed of partnership. It tells you how much capital you will have to invest and how long the partnership will last, etc. This means more capital are now invested to the business and we have shared responsibilities, and all partners are motivated. However, you will have unlimited liability and it is an unincorporated business. Partners may disagree, and if one partner is inefficient or dishonest, this may cause a problem. As for a PLC, which stands for a public limited company, it means a business with 2 or more owners, usually thousands, whose shares are bought and sold on the stock exchange. These shareholders will have limited liabilities, receive dividends, and vote for a board of directors who will be running the company. This means they raise a lot of money from selling shares to the general public. Large firms can also get discount from suppliers, and they can offer shares to employees to motivate them. However, tax is known to the government, so tax cannot be avoided and you will have to pay a lot for it. And lastly, to become a private limited company, you need legal documents. These include Memorandum of Association, Articles of Association, and Certificate of Incorporation. Memorandum of Association includes the name of the business, the type of the business, the address where the company is registered, and how much capital it intends to raise. Articles of Association would tell about the salaries of directors and so on. The Certificate of Incorporation allows you to start trading after all paperwork is done.
And now the conclusion of today is Student 1! Yay! What's a public limited company?
I don't know.
I'm videoing. Do you take economics? Do you take business?
Yes, but I really suck at it. You ask Gabby. Private limited company. What's a private limited company? TikTok. It's a student vs teachers. You have to. Waiting. Okay.
Who's your teacher? Okay, fine. That's good. Okay.
Liability means if the business goes bank. If the business. Can I? Sorry again. Unlimited. Unlimited liability means if the business goes bankrupt, then the answer is owners. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Really.
How do you become a private limited company? I mean, yeah.
ถามเราอยู่เหรอ private อะไรนะ
Limited company.
private limited company ฮะแป๊บนึง
ยังเอาใหม่1 2 3โอเค